Well, now to the elimination final and the historic game at the MCG, the first ever Sunday final in the VFL. Collingwood's first appearance in the finals for 2 years, and Fitzroy trying to keep their winning run going to 7 matches. For the losers, the end of the road, and for the winners, a first semi-final spot against Carlton next week. During the season, they'd had 1 win apiece. In round 9, Collingwood won by 27 points when Fitzroy were on the bottom with just 1 win. In round 19, when Fitzroy were just starting their run to the finals, they beat the Magpies by 42 points. Well, a fantastic game, and it's a pity we can't show more. Collingwood had 4 goals on the board before Fitzroy had scored, but the Lions hit back to lead by a point at quarter time. Then Collingwood led by 4 points at three-quarter time. It was all down to the final stanza in front of a crowd of 73,994. And we join commentators Tim Lane, Clark Hansen and Don Hyde for the start of the last quarter.
Rendell versus Fellows in the ruck, and Rendell wins it again. Gotch knocks it further onto the half-forward line, but rescued here by Phillips, and Collingwood quickly into attack. The ball running right towards the full forward zone. Dacos is there, but good defensive play by Peter Burke, and Burke gets the ball moving downfield to the half-back line, and kicked forward now by Osborne. Graham Osborne, but a good mark, strong mark by Phillips.
Phillips gets the hand pass to Rains, put that player under pressure, but he got it away quickly to Tony Shaw. Cross in the centre there to Taylor, who took an age to get rid of it, but luckily Banks was there. Banks, a long hand pass to Richardson. Collingwood trying to open up the forward line, over the top to Mullane. Mullane from right half forward flank steadies, shoots for goal. Cloak is having a wrestle there with Reeves, but there's going to be a free kick, and it's going to Cloak. I think simply because he was in front.
He seemed to fall back on Reeves a lot there too. Seems a bit harsh.
Reeves can't believe it, but still Cloak was in front. And, well, if he misses this goal, I think the Collingwood fans will go berserk because he's right on the goal line. David Cloak, he's put it through for a goal. That's his first. And Collingwood lead by 10 points.
So Collingwood, with the all-important first goal of the quarter, have a 2-kick advantage. Richardson, very skillful player. Phillips, good in the crushes. Across ground, almost a mark. McMullen it was. Toomey now, well pressured. Didn't want to go onto his left boot. Forced to kick very awkwardly. Banks and Roos wins with consummate skill. Graham Osborne, one way, then the other, and got his way between 2 Collingwood pursuers. To half forward, Pert, almost a push in the back, I'd have thought. Wilson couldn't grab the ball out of the crush, and umpire Nash will bounce in centre half forward for Fitzroy.
Inconsistency there. The free kick given to Cloak a minute ago, and Pert certainly pushed out there. And the Fitzroy fans are rightfully unhappy. A ball up on their half-forward line. Knocked away by Ricky Barham, and the ball coming in towards the centre. Rains is there and not able to get possession. Taken here by Tony Shaw. What a wonderful game he's played for Richardson. Shaw's had 16 kicks. That comes across to Mullane, and Mullane in towards the Collingwood goal. And that's a good kick, but not quite good enough. A very good move by Collingwood. And again, Tony Shaw prominent.
And the Magpies look really dangerous. They're trying to wrap this match up, I'd say, in the first 10 minutes of the quarter.
11 points, the Magpies lead. Burke, who's been a good player for Fitzroy, marks in front of McMullen, goes for the hand pass to Thornton. He's going to run into trouble. No, but gets the hand pass out there to Graham Osborne. And away Fitzroy go through Pekin, over the top to Harris. Harris has to run around in the arc. Pressure coming from the Collingwood defence. The kick to half forward. Pert! How did he get it? Minutely goes back, went to play on. Now he plays on. The long kick towards goal, but he's just offline and through for a behind. Well, what a magnificent leap by Gary Pert, and he's certainly given that Fitzroy half-forward line plenty of bite since he's moved there about 3 matches ago.
Toomey stole a bit of ground and kicked long. Taylor, Collingwood go backwards. Barham put under pressure, back to Toomey, but Fitzroy applying the pressure here, making it tough, but Mullane takes a fine mark and runs on. from the centre, kicks towards half forward. Banks, should have marked it. It wasn't Banks, it was McMullen. Abernethy, a long shot. He's done it. That's a big goal in more ways than one. It's Collingwood's 15th, and the Magpies lead by 16 points.
5 minutes gone, last quarter, and it's 99 to 83. Collingwood leading Fitzroy. Out to Abernethy, who's played a pretty good game. At half forward now, a big penetrating kick to the 10-metre square, and Cloak. And Cloak stands majestic on the 10-metre square line.
Well, we applauded Robert Walls earlier, just before half-time, for bringing on Mark Scott, and we must do the same to John Cale. What a great move this is turning out to be.
Cloak right in front. Has already kicked 1 goal in this quarter. Kicks it in, guides it in. 2 goals to Cloak. And Fitzroy now with a job in front of them. 5.5 minutes into the last quarter.
6 minutes gone, final term. 22 points lead to Collingwood. As Williams gets the ball out to Rains. Rains, the long kick up towards Cloak. Reeves is there. Punches the ball away. It's desperate stuff, and that's a sign of a desperate defence when Reeves pushed the ball through for a minor score for Collingwood. So that's a lead now of 23 points.
Fitzroy in real trouble. They pulled back a margin like this in the first quarter, but on the trend of the game, it's hard to see them doing it again. Burke off the ground. Too far for Loken. It's all Collingwood. Mullane. Banks. They're running on brilliantly. Banks lines them up. No pressure. He's offline. 4 goals, Collingwood's margin. 7 minutes into the last term of the elimination final.
And the difference between the two sides now, Collingwood players running at the ball and Fitzroy players content often to let the ball come to them. And the ball is down to Scott on the centre wing. Andrews is there. Good, strong defence by Ron Andrews, the former Essendon star. Burke not able to get it. Fitzroy fumbling, but Burke recovers well. Gets it back to the centre wing, and Scott. Williams comes at him. Scott now a chance to initiate a promising forward move to the half-forward line. A good, strong mark taken by Taylor, and Collingwood well in command at the moment.
Wes Fellows at half-back. Feeds the ball to Toomey. To Barham. This could be dangerous. Oh, as Richard Osborne was late on the scene, but Barham got there. Kicks to the wing. Williams just lost the flight of the ball. Was looking at Scott then. The boundary line too close, and there'll be a throw-in. Member side wing.
8 minutes gone. Collingwood bench perhaps a bit more relaxed. Banks. Neville Shaw puts it nicely out in front of Rains. Lovely bounce. He'll kick it from there. Not quite. Cloak. Good spoil by Reeves. And a throw-in. Oh, that looked dangerous. I thought Rains could have made the distance. Perhaps he attempted to set it up for his former Richmond teammate.
And a lot of the spring has gone out of the striding of the Fitzroy players. Reeves gets it down well to Richard Osborne. Osborne's a renowned runner. He's on the back line at the moment. He kicks it down to the centre wing and to Rendell. But who's running past? Burke is, but Rendell chooses to ignore that and swing play with that kick across towards the centre. And Wilson, who hasn't been prominent today. And if Wilson can lift his game, that'll certainly give Fitzroy more life around the packs. Down towards the half-forward line. And Bernie Quinlan, a long way out from goal, and marks it well in front of McCormack. 4 marks to Bernie Quinlan. Moves it in quickly towards side bottom. And a good mark to Gary side bottom. Led well, the ball delivered perfectly to him. And when it's given to you like that, there's not much chance a backman has of knocking it away. Gary side bottom, a crucial kick for him. This will be his 12th of the match. And Collingwood leading 107 to 83. 9.5 minutes into the last quarter, but he hooks it badly right across goal and knocked away defensively by Andrews. And a throw in right near the Fitzroy goal.
Gary Sidebottom, 1 goal, 3, so he certainly had his problems with accuracy. Was off the ground for a while, a nasty knock in the 3rd term. Coming through is Taylor, solid. Banks, Roos from behind, nice mark, Roos. Hand passes quickly up into the half-forward line there to Gotch. Gotch's kick for goal. Oh, Toomey's there though. Wasn't a very good kick by Gotch. And Toomey, the relieving mark. looking to open up play to Neville Shaw,
who props and cops at his own cost. Andrews and Scott against him. Burke. Oh, well beaten by McMullen. Beautifully played by the second gamer. He's been a real star. Barham. Fellows through the middle of the ground. Richardson slipped at the crucial moment, and Richard Osborne takes it away with one of his characteristic storming runs. He goes through the centre, kicks to half forward. Quinlan and McCormick one out. Who's waiting down? No one for Fitzroy. There wasn't a man there, a small man with quick feet, and Toomey comes away with the ball for Collingwood. Another opportunity has gone begging for the Lions as the ball is out of bounds on the wing.
This has been one of the faults of the Fitzroy small players today. When the ball has come to Bernie Quinlan and inevitably been knocked to the ground, there haven't been enough players running through often enough to capitalise on the crumbs. On the centre wing, Williams, and well tackled by Scott, and that's holding the ball. 6 kicks to Scott, way out on the centre wing, and brought into the game in the second quarter to add marking strength on the Fitzroy forward line. And downfield, Pert leads towards the flank, but he kicks it across towards the half-forward line, and Laurie and Quinlan waiting behind. Quinlan into side bottom on his own, and I guess more good fortune than anything else on that occasion. And Gary Sidebottom will need to convert this opportunity. They're trailing 83 to 107, and he kicks it in right through the centre, and a good goal to Fitzroy, a badly needed one, kicked by Sidebottom.
That's Gary Sidebottom's second goal. He's kicked 2 goals, 3. Collingwood leading by 18 points. Mendel the knockdown. Loken has it stolen from him by Neville Shaw. The mark taken by Burke, who's playing well. Kicks wide for Graham Osborne. Chipping in those Mullane, but Graham Osborne gets it now. Mullane showing a lot of persistence. Will win out with it. He's grabbed them by Burke. And Mullane, the youngster, played that well. He was against the odds, and I think he got the free kick for persistence. And on the boundary line at the moment, Carlson warming up, as Bradley Gotch appears to be coming off. Carlson hasn't been in the game today. Spent all the time on the bench. Richardson nicely to Banks. Banks, oops, to Neville Shaw. Is in all sorts of trouble. Tackled by Harris. Banks comes through. Chance now for Richardson. Shoots for goal. And that's a great goal under pressure by Mike Richardson with his 11th kick and his second goal.
Almost 14 minutes gone, and Collingwood with all the answers, 4 goals in front. Ruse, well tackled. Turner puts Fitzroy into attack, but there's nothing there. And Taylor takes the mark for Collingwood. Fine defender. Abernethy right on the centre line. It's a moving forward line at the moment, but a poor kick. But that's luck. And luck tends to fall your way when you're rolling. McMullen has taken 5 marks. He's kicked 3 goals. He goes long towards Cloak. Good spoil by Reeves. They're behind, and the margin is 25 points.
About 15 minutes left to play in the elimination final, and Collingwood, with a great first half of this last quarter, have asserted their superiority over the Lions. Will need a big lift in their game if they're going to have any chance of winning this. Doesn't look so as if they could do that at the moment. The ball is on Collingwood's half-forward line. Cloak in the ruck on this occasion against Rendell. And the big Fitzroy man takes it, but is being penalised for pushing Cloak out. I think Cloak might have helped himself to a great extent. But the big man has been effective since he's been brought back onto the ground, and he puts it now right to the 10-metre square. Collingwood deep into attack. Williams is there, appealing for the mark, but it was touched before he got it. And then he's grabbed and not able to get rid of it, and it'll be a bounce.
There we saw the ferociousness of Williams. He grabbed that ball and he was determined to try and do something with it. He's been a grand player. There's the bounce. Mendel playing volleyball. Neville Shaw cleverly across to Richardson. Down to Fellows, who can shoot for goal. It's going to drop short. Plenty of players up there. Thornton's in there. He'll bring the ball out. Oops. McMullen. Snap for goal. And he's put it through for his 4th goal.
After a game which was nip and tuck for the first 3 quarters, Collingwood kicked 10 goals to 4 in the last term to run away and win it by 46 points. A comfortable win. Williams 6 goals, McMullen in only his 2nd game 5, and Richardson 3, and for Fitzroy, Quinlan kicked 3 goals, 2 of them in the last quarter. He started with 4 behinds, and 2 apiece to Pert, Loken, Sidebottom and Richard Osborne. Leading goal kickers and Bernie Quinlan's 3 took him to a total of 105 for the season. Lee Matthews kicked 6 for a total of 70, and Williams and Ralph this weekend both got on the leaders list with 52 for the season. And now to more highlights of our 2 games. Played them off. Schwab. Back to Green from half-back. High kick, only to centre wing. Curran almost drags down a freak. Dool. Taken away by Byrne. 1 out. Matthews with Austin. Matthews still a chance. He's kicked 2 already. Wow! Di Domenico fills him. Austin down.
Wow, brilliantly taken there by Morris. Morris then boots Cawthorn into attack again. Up goes Dipper.
Long way home for Carlton. 4 possessions and they're almost no closer to goal.
Yes, there's a very, very deep and wide flank out there, and Meldrum now down the McClure direction. McClure in front. Oh, that was judgment. Par excellence.
Chance for Madden. Bad bounce. Brereton to Byrne. Over the top. Robertson. Beautiful hand pass. Curran. Long running shot. Straight as an arrow. Chance for Ralph. He's kicked 7. Oh, beautiful. Oh, great! Great goal by Warren Ralph. That is 8 goals for the match.
Out to centre wing, 17 minutes gone. 21st kick. Wow, Jones can't take it. Domenico and Dool, well played, strong man. Brilliantly played, big fellow. Steadies and did it superbly. Kicked for goal, and that's American.
Running by Green. Raking kick. Matthews gets clear of Blackwell this time. Oh, beautiful football. How do you like that?
Could have got the free kick then, I thought. Rendell cleverly back, but right to Richardson, who won't pick it up. Coming through is Dacos. Gets it on to McMullen. Now he's got to get around. Can he give the hand pass to Dacos? He can't. The kick's a shocker. Williams there, over the top.
And certainly Gary Wilson hasn't been in the play at all so far. Oh, Pert! Good one. Half-forward line, breaks clear. Here's a chance. 55 metres out. Gary Pert into an open goal. This magnificent football by the young Fitzroy star.
Just kick ricochets off range. Cloak doesn't know what to do with it. Now he does. The hand pass to Dacos. The leading Williams. Beautiful pass by Dacos. Williams plays on. Andrews up there with Reeves. Andrews trying to use his body. Is it through for a goal? Was it touched? It wasn't!
Behind the centre line, just. He'll put Collingwood into attack. 28 minutes gone in the quarter. Only a couple of minutes left. Rendell lurks again, and I think he's starting to take charge in the air.
This is Mullane out on the half-back line, the young player who's done so well for the Magpies this year, down to the centre wing. And McMullen, and good play by the youngster. That's good football, and look at the pace of this young guy. Down the half-forward flank he goes. And now he takes his kick in towards the full forward zone and finds his captain in Mark Williams.
Laurie, a dasher in defence and a lovely kick of the ball to half forward. Pert!
Handle number 9 and Banks. His opponent takes it away well, hooks it in rather indiscriminately. A chance here for Williams as the ball bounces across goal. And coming in to lend a hand is McMullen. McMullen hooks it back. That's a goal.
And now to our awards for the weekend. These won't affect the marks and goals in the viewers' competitions, even though some may be better. Well, during the finals, we'll still be picking out the best for each week. And firstly, the mark of the day. And Carlton had 2 winning key forwards in Warren Ralph and Mark McClure. McClure took a great mark, and we voted it the best.
Put McClure off balance.
In comes Jones. Chance there for Mew, high in the air in the McClure direction. Oh, nearly the mark of the day. It was. Well, that was absolutely sensational. Now, they don't come any better than that. That was all the way a mark. Never did he lose it. That was unbelievable, Michael.
That mark of the year.
You'd be proud of
over at that one, I think.
Yeah, be proud of sellers there.
And now to the play of the day, and what an influence Robert Domenico had on Saturday's match. His inspirational play lifted the Hawks early in the game, and he's done this before in big games. Bertie, as he's known around the place, was best on the ground in the 1978 Grand Final. How can you stop this man when he's in full flight?
Or Dean out to Dool. Dool then drives it long. Nobody at home. Chris Mew's got a great chance. Hawthorn Guernseys everywhere. Out to Schwab. Schwab to Green. This is 14th possession for Russell Green already. Loveridge. Back to Dipper. Look at him go. He beat the lot. Beat the lot. Robertson. And here's Green, 15. Out to Matthews. And he'll shoot for goal and smother. And here's another chance. And drives does Curran, and Curran puts it through.
Next week, semi-final week. The first semi-final between Carlton and Collingwood at VFL Park on Saturday, and the second semi-final between the top two qualifiers, Essendon and Hawthorn, at the MCG on Sunday. Well, hope you enjoyed the action in the first week of finals. It's been a different time slot for most of you and should be about the same next week, but check your local papers. Next week, another look at the marks and goals of the year. We leave with the goal of the day, and fittingly, it goes to Hawthorn's giant ruckman, Michael Byrne, who played a superb game and capped it off with a brilliant goal, showing skills not normally associated with a man 200 centimetres tall. And they breed them tough at Hawthorn. Dermot Brereton looked down and out when carried off, but he returned to play the second half.
Carlton certainly had a lot of trouble with Byrne's agility around the ground today, both in the forward line and on the ball. Neither Wow Jones nor Justin Madden have been able to handle him.
Palms kick for Reid. Byrne gets in front, hooks it to the front, and comes out with the ball. He's playing a top game, Michael Byrne. Gets cleared beautifully. Left foot snap for goal is a corner.